Alright, so this is the major quiz practice test number 1. So first off, again, always ask yourself what graph it is and what are we trying to go to. So I always want you to draw this figure on your paper. So if we have our position, or x, we're going to velocity, that's finding the slope. If we're going from velocity to acceleration, that's also finding the slope. If we're going from acceleration to velocity or velocity to position, you are finding the area. So let's read this problem. Oh, look, it's a velocity graph. Therefore, we're starting at velocity. It's asking, the card above is telling how far. How far should cue you in that we're talking about where is its position in space. We don't want to know how fast or how much it's speeding up. We want to know how far did it actually go. That's x, or position. So this is the path we're going to want to take. That means we must use area. So there are two areas in this. There's this area, and there's this area. Remember, if you are under the graph, that area is negative. If you are above the graph, that area is positive. So, then give yourself some nice easy shapes to work with. I always go for triangles and rectangles. Remember, triangle area is half base times height. Rectangle area is just base times height. So let's break this positive area in first. The base of this triangle, look, we're counting by 2's down here. The base of this triangle is 2. The height of this triangle is 2. That means this whole area here is 4, but we take half of that, gives us 2. Alright, you can do the same thing for this triangle, or you can notice, hey, that's the same triangle. It goes from 8 to 10, that gives you a base of 2. It goes from up to 2, that's 2 times 2, divided by 2 for that half the triangle, that also is 2. Your base here goes from 2 to 8, that's a base of 6. It's still a height of 2, so 2 times 6 gives you a total of 12. If you add these areas together, 2 plus 12 plus 2 gives you a total area of 16. That's positive. Then we go down to this other one. Again, break it up into 2 triangles and a rectangle. So we went from 14 to 16, that's a base of 2, and a height of negative 2. But again, it's a triangle, so we have to take half of that. It's negative 2. But if you look, these triangles, both here and here, are essentially the same size. They're just, one's going to be negative. This triangle here is also a negative 2. You can tell they are the same triangle. Alright? Here, from 16 to 18, we have a base of 2, and then a height of negative 2. That gives us negative 4. Negative 2 plus negative 4 plus negative 2 gives us a negative 18, or negative 8. So your two areas are both 16 and a negative 8. You add them together, so you have 16 plus a negative 8, which is the same as just subtracting 8, will give you 8 meters. Hopefully this was helpful. Go ahead, look at the other questions. And as far as justifying, telling me that, oh, look, it's a velocity graph. Therefore, to get position, I must get the area. And then your work of finding the area would all justify your answer.